These babies aren't going to have themselves. It's our job. It's our job to create these babies. And welcome to what is this? The 6th stream of the 100 Baby Challenge. So happy. So happy. It seems to be going well, I reckon. We're 8 babies in, as you can see from the little update. Nice to see you're here, Llama. You missed out. Honestly, you really should have just tuned in for the end of yesterday's stream, because it was just action yesterday. Action. All action. I was going to say all of the time, but actually it was right at the end. Don't know. Oh, wow, I missed some of the last stream. It was still 5 babies when I left. Exactly. Guys, if there's anything you should know by now, is to just watch the VOD and skip through. No. It's to just come at the end of the stream. No. It's to watch all of the stream. Quit your jobs. Set your alerts and come and watch the whole stream all of the time. The end music woke me up. I will catch up on the VOD. I swear, Llama, there's no point now. We've got the babies. There's no point in going back to watch them being born. Although, to be honest with you, some of those bursts were pretty emotional. We had a couple of glitches in game. I am Adam 8 babies. That's what my wife has been calling me. You'll see the title of this stream today is "Let's Fill This House with Babies." That's something I said to my wife just before I started, and it didn't go down well. So, yeah, we've got 8 babies, and we're going to get on to some lovely chat about the 100 Baby Challenge. We will continue to keep it 100. So tempted to point the other way, but I think I've got this nailed now. But yeah, for now, I thought we'd have a little bit of a chat, because I found that the easy thing to do, or the natural thing to do, is just to be like, this is weird. I'm sat here by myself. I'm talking to nobody. Let's just get straight into game. But there's been some stuff going on. Because if you remember, yesterday I said, Llama and Em won't remember this because they probably weren't there for it, which is fine. I said that I thought I might do a bit of Rust streaming this week. Sparkle, whoop whoop, Ocho. We very nearly called that last baby Ocho. I didn't get the comment when Matteo in the chat suggested I called baby 8 Ocho. I thought he was saying Oco. I read it wrong, even though I did Spanish at school. I've got Spanish blood, as you could probably tell when you look at me. I did not get that at all. But yeah, the plan was to do some Rust, because I got into Rust quite late. Anybody who's not aware, Rust is like a first-person shooter, Minecraft, hybrid Minecraft for grown-ups, whatever you want to call it. It's really fun. I got into it through Pip, Scroobius Pip. Let's give him a shout-out. Scroobius Pip's in the chat. He's the reason I'm here on Twitch, pretty much. I really enjoyed watching a load of the Limmy's Twitch clips stuff on Rust, and the more I watched, and then the more I watched Pip play it, I just thought, I fucking need to play that. So I played on a couple of servers online. They were horrible and toxic, and you do anything, and moments later you're dead and everything's been stolen from you. But Limmy had set up a server, the comedian and famous Scotsman and bald man, Limmy. He had a great server, which Pip started playing on, and I was watching, and I loved it, and I really wanted to play, and there were loads of cool people that he was interacting with, like Llama and Guspo and 1030 and all these cool dudes, and I wanted to be a part of it. And I've been lucky enough to get on the server while I was away on holiday. I was added to the server. I just wanted to come home and play Rust. I was having a nice time on holiday, but all I could think about is the fact that I could have been playing Rust. So that's a bit sad. But got home, started playing, started learning, enjoyed it a lot, and I was ready to start streaming some Rust. I was going to wait for the next wipe, so the server gets wiped every couple of weeks. Everybody starts from scratch, level playing field. And now the server's closing. The powers that be have decided that they're done with it. It's a lot of admin. I totally get it. The server's been really quiet in the last couple of wipes. I've logged on a couple of times and there's been no one on, which for a newbie is amazing because you can just go around and not be scared of being killed by humans. But for everybody else, yeah, it's just clearly died a bit of a death. So that's coming to an end. There's going to be no extra wipes. There's going to be a purge on Thursday night. So I'm going to do. I'm going to play. I'm going to get involved in that. Probably won't stream that. I imagine Pip might be streaming that. I don't know. Imagine being stolen from. Yeah. This wipe I've had a nightmare because I made one base, which I was pretty proud of. It looked really cool and didn't leave enough resources in it. So when I logged on, it had degraded and disappeared. So that is a pretty noob thing to do. And then the next base I made, again, because there was nobody on the server and we were on our little island, Llama Island, I made a base and I hadn't protected it properly. But I kind of thought it doesn't really matter because nobody's doing any raiding, nothing bad is happening. I'll log on and I'll put some proper locks on and stuff like that. And then last night I was watching Pip's stream, and then after that I was watching Gusbo's stream, and yeah, they all discovered that my base had been broken into. Well, not even broken into. Somebody had gone through a unlocked window and stolen all my scrap, which is basically like currency in the game, and a load of other stuff. So I was saving the expertise for the next wipe when I was going to stream it, make all my mistakes now, and then become a professional Rust player and a Rust legend. But it all went to shit. So probably not going to be streaming any Rust anytime soon because I'm not going to join a public server. There's been some other chats about some other servers that might be good to join. Maybe there'll be a new server that comes up. But I imagine it'll be the case that in a few months' time, somebody will have the urge to play Rust again and we'll all get involved. So, yeah. But there will be other games. What else is happening? Wait until you start dreaming in Rust. Yes, Matty Alt. When we went through our hardcore Minecraft sessions in lockdown, in the first lockdown, we used to play regularly, me and Matteo and a few other guys. And often I'd go to bed and all I could see was myself mining blocks, mining stone, knocking blocks, dreaming about being in Minecraft. Hasn't quite happened with Rust yet, but I do often go to bed and just think like my mind is buzzing and I believe I'm still in Rust. Llama-chan Gaming, I was the last person on last night and the server started talking to me and gave me free wood. And you were playing till 5 a.m, did I see? Or you were up until 5 a.m. Unbelievable. Royal Viking, once you start dreaming about it, it's when it gets worrying. That is true. And hello, Royal Viking. I believe you're my mate Tom's mate. Because I mentioned I was doing this, and he said the other day, I've got a mate who plays Rust on Twitch, and he does all right from it. I think he makes some money from it. And so I followed you. Thank you very much for following back and for dropping in. But yeah, you're an expert. You're a bit of a Rust expert, Royal Viking. So I mean, if I do ever stream Rust, don't come watching, unless you want to give me some tips. Pip, I'm genuinely wondering if my wall building made your base a target. Maybe. Scoobius Pip has, because we're on a little island and the purge is coming. He has decided to build a wall all the way around the island, or pretty much all the way around the island. And his stream last night, if you want to catch up on a man chopping down trees and building a wall for 3 hours or 2 hours 40, last night's VOD for Scroobius Pip is the one to go and check out. I thought that too, because the way that we've got the bridge onto the island, and then you've got the gap and you've got the wall, and then through that gap is my little base. So it kind of looks like it's the master base. I mean, it's beautifully put together, lovely design. Ignore the fact that from above it looks a bit like a toilet. It's a wonderful little base. So of course people are going to think that's where all the good shit is. And then they broke in and I didn't have a lock on my tool cupboard, and the rest is history. Ugh. Royal Viking, you should stream the mistakes, all part of the learning. Yeah. I mean, I'm not. This isn't a dig at Scroobius Pip, all right? Because there's been plenty of those. But learning from Pip's mistakes has been great. Like seeing him do things and then him getting told other ways of doing things, then me remembering that when I started playing was really handy. So yeah. Darcy, morning. Please try not to be too entertaining. I'm weak-willed, working from home and trying to resist the call of cheese, according to our imperious Prime Minister. Yes, for fuck's sake. Fuck the Tories, figuratively, not on the annex, of course. Oh, Darcy, you got it all in that message. Sorry to hear that you, weak-willed. That isn't an illness, is it? You're just a weak-willed person, and you're afraid of going up to that fridge, walking slowly and nibbling a bit of cheese, like Boris believes all of home workers are doing. Fuck that. Fuck him. Go and eat cheese whenever you want. And then go back to your desk and be productive without fucking office politics and all the shit that comes along with it. We have a fuck annex in The Sims, not in Rust. This room I'm in right here used to be our little, not fuck annex, but it used to be our garage, basically. And we converted it. I say we converted it. I was very, very lucky to get a guy to come in and do all of this, and I had my mate's dad come and build these specially made cupboards. There's a freezer in there, but yeah, I now have my little outdoor office. I've got a gym over there, which you can't see. Maybe I'll move the camera at some point. Can I move the camera now? Does this look good? That is my setup. I've got a little gym area over there. I've got some weights. I've got a cross trainer, and that's us. Oh shit. Yeah. I feel fucking lucky. I spend most of my time out here, as you would when you've got everything you need. It took a while to get it soundproof because obviously we do a lot of podcast stuff. Not obviously. I run Pod Bible with Scroobius Pip and Stu Whiffin. Recording later on today, we are recording with the next cover stars of the next magazine. Don't know if people will have heard of this mag. If you're into the mag, everyone knows the mag. The podcast, if you're into true crime, Red Handed is a really popular podcast. They're two people who started off doing it as a hobby and have recently quit their jobs because they're making so much money from podcasting. They've got a Patreon that has so many people paying the money every month, and they're our next cover stars on the next issue, and Pip and I are interviewing them this afternoon. So yeah, soundproofing this room was quite important because it was very echoey when we first got it set up. Let's scroll back a bit and catch up. Royal Viking, how I am indeed. He mentioned it the other day, so I thought I would drop in and say hello. I appreciate it, Royal Viking. I dropped in just on my phone when I was out and about into one of your streams. I didn't say hello, I just lurked, but it was immediately obvious that you were a top-level Rust player, and I was intimidated. I have some friends with more I thought I was going to say chilled role-playerish servers, though, if you ever do fancy jumping in. Yeah, I appreciate that. I may take you up on it, because I do love playing it. It's a really addictive game. It's so satisfying. The sound of laying down a foundation or upgrading something to wood, like that, the sounds in game are just perfect. Fuck the Tories from Llama. I like cheese from Sparkle. You guys just speak sense in this chat. I ate too much halloumi at the barbecue last night. Yeah, Llama was at a barbecue because it was her. It was, what was it, Llama? It was your nephew and dad's birthday? Can't remember. Loads of birthdays yesterday. We had 3 babies in The Sims. That's a setup and a half. Thank you, Royal Viking. Yeah, this was like a lockdown project, and I've loved sort of buying stuff for it. Recreate it for Pat. Yeah, maybe Pat in game. Pat Ernal needs some sort of little outdoor. I bet you can get add-ons in the Sims where you can do streaming and stuff. There's some Pod Bible info from Llama. Dad and nephews. Nice. Cool. So we'll get into The Sims in a bit. As I said, was planning on streaming some Rust. Don't know what I'll do there, whether or not I'll jump on and stream on Thursday or Friday. If Pip is streaming at the same time, I probably won't bother. Because let's face it, a load of my audience has come from Pip. And it'll be more fun to just get involved with him and his stream. Morning, Prox Plays stuff. How are you? Thank you again. I always find this amazing that people are tuning in on a Wednesday morning. Hopefully I'm providing some company for you if you're trying to get some work done, or you're just chilling, or whatever it may be. The other thing I just want to go through quickly is that I am going to do a new game. I've got a couple of new game ideas. I think eventually we're going to drop The Sims down to 2 days or maybe 1 day a week, and try and have a little bit of a rotation. It's intense managing Pat, and now we've got 3 babies in the house and 2 live-in partners. One of them living in the fuck annex, but still. It's getting a bit intense, so I definitely feel the need for a break from The Sims. I've got some ideas, and a couple of things I might want to try. I might test out just to double check they're actually decent games. But if you have any suggestions of games you would like to watch me play or think would be funny to watch me play that don't involve making babies, let me know in the chat. Pigeon dating sim. Yeah, that was suggested for Pip. Maybe I'll play that. It's funny because there are a couple of games on my list that I know Pip has on his list as well. And I know The Sims was on there. It would have been quite funny to watch Pip learn The Sims from scratch. But before we get into the 100 Baby Challenge, firstly, I just want to check if this works. Good. I mean, that's not exactly cutting edge streaming, is it? But I wanted to check that I've got it set up right so that I can go to a web browser. And as you will see there, I've got a couple of little things that I do quite regularly, and I thought I might start doing these on stream sometimes. There's a hurdle there. Llama's probably freaking out straight away. DMCA, don't play music, etc., etc. 90s Hurdle plays like a quarter of a second of a song, and then you have to guess what it is. So I might do that in a sec. And then there's a mini crossword, and again, like old man does crossword on Twitch. Everybody switches off. The mini crossword is great because I've got a couple of mates who send it. It's like people who do Wordle every morning, just get it done. The mini is such a quick crossword, and there's a couple of mates where we do it and we send our times to each other, and literally you can do it in a minute. So I thought we'd do a little bit of this. Matty Alt suggesting RimWorld. Combine your love of Rust and The Sims. Yeah, that does sound good. I know you love it. I mean, there's so many games I haven't played. Like, if you list the top 10 greatest games of all time, there's a good chance I've only played a couple of them. Basically, I have some great friends like Matty Alt who are gaming legends and have played all sorts, but I used to be just there watching whenever we'd meet up. We used to meet up with our PCs. We used to have LAN parties. We had one quite recently. We'd get our massive computer towers on our massive Gateway 3000 monitors, pack up our huge keyboards, drive them over to each other's houses, and mess around. I'd mess around in Microsoft Paint, and they'd all play actual games. Prox Play Stuff. My name is ironic because I have over 1,400 unplayed games on Steam alone. That's mad. That's so many. Darcy, is there a Tory simulator? Had to ask. There seems to be a simulator for everything. Might invent one, call it Gammons, just to annoy them. Do it. I'll play it. All right, so let's have a go at 90s Hurdle. Let me know if there's any issue with the audio on this. Can't actually remember if anything pops up in here because I haven't done it for a while. But basically, it's going to play a tiny little clip of a song from the 90s, and we're going to see if we can get it. To be honest with you, I'm fine if you guys want to get involved and shout out answers. I'm not going to say, don't do it, okay? This is just for me. You need to watch me and see if I can do it. Get involved. 5 bad boys. It's 5, isn't it? It's 5. Can't remember what that track's called. Is that 5? What you waiting for? If you want a 3, 2, 1. Slam dunk to funk. Is it? Hold on. 5. Okay. I didn't actually process the fact that I will then maybe start singing on stream. 5. What you waiting for? If you want a 3, 2. Everybody get up singing. 5 will make get up. That's not slam dunk to funk, is it? I'm willing to give that a go though. Slam dunk to funk. Imagine if we've just nailed it. 5 bad
bad boys with the power to rock you, blowing your mind, so you gotta get into 5. What you waiting for? If you want to 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Let's exit that before we get shut down. Well done. Prox Plays Stuff. Is that one of your favourite songs? That's the great thing about 90s Hurdle, is that I'm not worried about the DMCA stuff because we're just going to bash these out every morning. In fact, that was almost too quick. Let's do I think there's an 80s one. Here we go. Let's do the 80s one. This is going to be harder. Royal Viking, you can split out the audio on OBS so it doesn't save in clips or VOD, so your DMCA safe from a streaming standpoint. Yeah, I was doing some reading about that. That seems like a pretty good idea. I've also seen like Adam Flair, who is well worthy of a shout out. He does some DJ streams. I've never caught one live, but I was watching one back, and I noticed how a lot, like sections of his set had been cut out because of DMCA stuff. But I was like, well, does that mean he got a warning for that? Could he get in trouble, or has he decided to cut those out? I don't know how that works. JD McDonaldinho, first time I've seen you in the chat. Welcome along, and I'm delighted that the first thing that you shared with us was that your mum loved Five. I don't think my mum was aware of Five. I think Five came out when I was like 10 or something like that. And maybe she secretly loved Five. Anyway, 80s Hurdle. Let's do the 80s one. Feel free to get involved in the chat. Here we go. Oh, fuck. I don't know if I can... If I press play, I don't know if I get the extended... If I get the extra... Here we go, let's see. If anybody gets it from that, let's play it again. It sounds like a little robot having a fart. Matteo, if there's anybody who will be good at this game, it's you. Sparkle, the thing is that it doesn't start. Like, they give you a second, but it only comes in right at the end of that second. I think we're going to have to skip. I don't think we're getting this one in one, are we? Yeah, it is mean the first half of the second is silent. All right, let's skip. So we're now going to get 2 seconds, or like 1.5. All right, so now it's just twice the length. I mean, it's familiar, but we've got to skip again, right? Okay, now we're getting a big chunk. And hopefully it's not just going to be the same thing. Fuck's sake. Imagine if it ends up being 16 seconds of that. I feel a bit like it's going to be, who's going to drive you home? What's that? I've got no idea what that song's called, if those are the right lyrics, or who sang it. So if anybody knows that in the chat. Hi, Dave McNeil. Let's play that again. Is that are those the lyrics though, Sparkle? Do we know what that song's called? Is it Who's Going to Drive You Home? Who's Going to Drive Me Home? Who's going to give me a lift? When's my mum going to pick me up? Cars? Cars by Gary Newman. I think it is that, as in that's the song I'm thinking of. I'm going to go for it. I think we can keep going if we get it wrong. Oh shit, no, that's Here in My Car. Idiot. All right, well, we've got more to hear now, I think. Fuck's sake. I'm in my mum's car. JD McDonaldinho. So you've two messages so far, 100% of them about your mum. Please keep that up. I hope you're listening to 5 right now. Yeah. Gary Newman, Cars is obviously that other song that I kind of sang there. There's no other option there, is there? Matt, what song are you thinking of? Anyway, it's not that, is it? Because now it sounds different. Any thoughts on my earlier suggestion, Sparkle? Is it Turn Every Corner by George Michael? I don't know what that is. I'm sure I'd recognise it, but that's not a hit, is it? It's not one of his singles. But I'm kind of willing to guess it because we're going to skip ahead anyway, aren't we? Did you say turn any corner? What did you say? Turn every corner. Same thing, really. Not an option. The Cars Drive is the one you were singing. Okay. Drive the Cars. It's not that though, is it? Oh man. What should we guess? Yes, Prox Play stuff. That was my best voice. That was my best singing voice. And now I feel shamed and I'm never going to play this again. No, I think I'm going to do this every day. Yeah, so we're not going to do the Cars, but I think we should go back to Sparkle said, is it Turn Every Corner by George Michael? Let's see what happens when we type in George Michael. A different corner? Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you were thinking? Let's submit this because we're not going to get it. All right, guys. We get another long chunk here. I've got a good feeling about this. Don't worry, Sparkle, at all. I have no clue. So I'd rather you guys chucked in suggestions so we can make progress. Oh, God, that is familiar. I'll play it again. One thing's for sure, we're not doing 70s hurdle. If anything, we're doing noughties hurdle. Sounds shite. Oh, llama. No respect. It's not all together now, is it? Oh! All together now. Best voice again there. Why is that not an option? No, that wasn't 80s. Okay. Right, in that case, guys, let's just fucking skip to the last bit. Let's have a listen. Final chance. Last chance saloon.
Thought it wouldn't matter.
Elton John? Is that Elton John? Sounds like Elton John when he was actually able to enunciate words. No idea what song that is. Can we just hear that last bit again? No. One more listen. We'll chuck in a guess. We'll see if there's a noughties hurdle. And then we're out of here.
Thought it wouldn't matter.
I think that is Elton John. So let's just see what options it gives. I mean, although don't really know how that goes or that goes. It's not I'm Still Standing or Candle in the Wind. Oh, God, there's fucking loads of songs that I don't know how they go. Right. Unless somebody chucks in a suggestion in the next 10 seconds, I'm just going to guess at random. I'm going to guess sad songs say so much. We're doing it. Chicago, I Don't Want to Live Without Your Love. Wasn't even Elton John. Oh yeah, it's Elton John. Fuck's sake.
Thought it wouldn't matter if we didn't stay together.
Fuck off, shit song. Right, we're going to do this 2000s hurdle, but we're doing the Spanish one. Well, we're not going to do that. I'll see if there's a 2000s hurdle on another day, because that was louder than the other websites, and there's also a very good chance that it was going to be Spanish. Okay, fuck it. Let's do one more of the normal hurdles. So this, I believe, is more recent songs or just songs from any era, and this will be the last one. I've got some credit, though, right, guys? Because I fucking nailed... I recognise that the first one was 5, and I think that's banked me a lot of credit. Because you were like, fuck, he knows 5. Wow. I didn't think this guy was very cool, but it turns out he is super cool. All right, normal hurdle. Here we go. Oh, well, that's... What is that? Smoke on the Water? Thanks, guys. Back in business. Absolutely smashed that. Look at that. Bookended. That's the thing. That's all you're going to remember. You're going to remember the start, 5. You're going to remember the end, Smoke on the Water. And you're going to forget all the shit in the middle. Out of interest, does the autocomplete only give you results from the right decade, says Prox Play Stuff? I hope so. I don't know for sure. Bashley Allard, 8 Babies, clearly missed a banger last stream. Oh, Ash, you really did. Don't worry, there'll be a little recap before we get into it. I just decided I was finding it a bit intense, just coming in, chatting, and just simming for 3 hours. And I thought we'd just do some other bits and bobs beforehand today. Sparkle suggests tuning in for the last 20 minutes. That is... Yeah, all the action happened in the last 20 minutes. If anybody wants to catch up on the last 3 births, we're talking, last 20, 30 minutes of yesterday's stream. I'm going to ignore Llama there. Darcy, he thinks 5 are cool. No, I tell you what, I did at the time. I thought Jay from 5 was cool. I thought his little shaved line in his eyebrow was pretty fucking cool. And I'm pretty sure that when I went travelling when I was 18 with Matty Alt, that I shaved a little nick in my eyebrow. Halcyon days. Anyway. Sparkle, I'm pretty sure everyone alive in the 90s knew that was 5. No, don't do that. We only got a tiny little clip and I thought, more credit for knowing Purple. Yeah, that was good. Hello, Florence. Welcome in. We're doing some other stuff before we get into the Sims this morning. Shaved eyebrows are great. Have you still got shaved eyebrows, Llama? It can look pretty cool. I was tempted. Actually, I'll tell you the truth. I think Jay from 5 did he have a pierced eyebrow? I really wanted to get a pierced eyebrow when I was like 18. And I didn't. And I'm kind of thankful. Lots of repairing all the shit that Katrina broke. Yeah, that is true, Sparkle. That's what happened. Darcy, I tell you what, if we get affiliate, maybe I'll have an affiliate party and shave my eyebrow. In fact, I'll just shave one eyebrow completely off to celebrate. Llama, I've got a little cut. It's queer culture now. Did not know that. That is cool. What culture will I be appropriating if I shave off one entire eyebrow? Cool as fuck culture? Florence Lucy, they grow out and it's weird eyebrow piercing status. Yeah, that's the thing. I have seen that on a few people I knew who had them. And they grow out and then you've got like a little scar. But, you know, if anything, it shows me that they were confident back in the day and they were cool, even for a little while. Scroobius Pip, I had a pierced eyebrow and I claim it was a punk thing, but it was 50% a J from 5 thing, 50% a Jurassic from Heartbreak High thing. J from 5 was a dude. Drazik, on the other hand, no, I mean, he was also cool. Weird that it grows out, not weird to have eyebrow piercings, to clarify. Florence, I get you. I got you. I understood. We got a follow from Dreadnought. Thank you very much. Obviously another 5, or at least Jay from 5 fan there. Right, last thing we're going to do is this mini crossword. Don't worry, it's not going to be 10 minutes of a guy trying to do a really cryptic crossword, or not to 10 minutes. Like when your dad or your granddad used to get the Sunday Times, or if it's your granddad, most likely the Sunday Telegraph, read up all the Tory shit, and then sit there and do the crossword, legs crossed, for about 3 hours. We're not going to do that, guys. We are going to do the mini crossword, which is on the New York Times, and it's just quite easy clues, and you absolutely smash it, and I'm going to try and do it as quick as possible. So I'm not even going to look at chat. Let's just catch up before I do it. I liked Abs just because he had spiky dark hair like my school crush. Jay was the fit one. Abs still looks exactly the same, I'm pretty sure. I think I saw Abs on a TV show fairly recently. Scooby's Pip, I also had a horizontal eyebrow piercing. Horizontal? That thing grew out in no time at all. And then we get into when I had a nipple piercing. Oh, and a belly button one. Let's focus on this crossword. Speaking of nipple piercings and the trip that I went on with Matty Olt, we went travelling. We were in a van in Australia for months on end. That's when I shaved a little clip thing in my eyebrow. Our mate James decided that he wanted a nipple piercing, but instead of going to the many different outlets where he could have done that in all the different cities we visited in Australia, he did it himself with a safety pin in the back of a moving van. So, and actually it worked. It was fine. And I think has he still got, I think when he had a kid, he removed it because the kid was trying to yank it out. But yeah, it all went fine. Mad. Right. As soon as I click play without an account, the timer starts. I'm not going to read chat. I'm just going to smash this crossword. Let's do it. Invite as to a dance. Don't know. Duck call. That's quack. From the city. Don't know. Also, FYI. Don't know. Oh, fuck, guys. It's not going well. One down. Blue hue. What? Oh, shit. Wait in a lineup. Paddle in. Get barreled. Is that going to be a Q as well? No. What is that? Meat on a skew. Skewer. That would be kebab. Maybe quack's not the word. I think I'm going to regret this, guys. Suggesting we do this. 5 down. Online shopping icon. What? 6. Was familiar with. It's usually easier than this, guys. 7 across from the city. Oh, God. So The Sims, we're doing a 100 baby challenge. It is really fun. Much better than crosswords. I really felt the pressure doing that. That was really weird. My mind went completely blank. Right, we'll have another go at that on Sunday or whenever we come back, and we'll see if we can build up our little confidence and do a little crossword. Anyway, 100 baby challenge. Yeah, Llama, it's a weird thing. Whenever I do that crossword at home, just chilled. Can usually get it done in like 1 or 2 minutes. Before we get into this, quick recap. The challenge is to make 100 babies in a game of The Sims, and most importantly, they all need to be in the same family tree as this guy, Patrick Ernell. He's very paternal. He aged up in yesterday's stream, so he is now an elder, but he's still dressing like a teenager. But what was great is that we discovered that... where did we do this? Where did we discover this? There is a genealogy thing, so we can actually get full confirmation of the family situation. Bookhouse Boys is now following. Bookhouse Boys, is that John? Is that John from Hardest Part of the Ring? Or am I think that was your name on Steam once, wasn't it? I don't know. If that's you, John, thank you. You were watching yesterday, you were lurking. Or is that, sorry, I might be thinking of someone else. Anyway. Yep, it's John. That is John. He is one, I was about to say 1/4 of Hardest Part of the Ring, but it's mostly 3 of us these days. We recorded an episode last night, which would usually drop today, but we didn't. We couldn't be bothered to edit it last night. It will be out tomorrow. It's the 4th installment of our Follow the Feud series, where we're looking at Daniel Bryan versus The Authority. It was dead good. John took control. And now he's here in the chat. So yeah, Patrick, he has 8 kids, guys. We've got Clarissa, who appears to be growing up fast. We've got Avery. We've got Michelle. We've got Antoine. We've got Josepha, which is one of my favourite births. And then yesterday we got 3 new babies. We got Thrombus. Llama, you weren't even here. You suggested Thrombus, I think, the other day. Was it Thrombus or something similar? We were like, oh, I'm going to name it Thrombus. Llama will love this. Oh, it's Trombus. Why did we Thrombus? Close enough. We've got Marcella. That was we didn't get a chance to name Marcella. Marcella was named by fucking keep forgetting her name. Adlessa, can't remember. And then we've got Chad. And notice that surname, if anybody missed it, Chad Goth. That's correct. We had a baby with Bella Goth, who now lives in the fuck annex out in the garden. She's moved in. Loads happened. Morning, Adam Flair. Let's make some babies indeed. You've tuned in at the right time because we've just started playing The Sims. Before that, I absolutely smashed a crossword and we did a load of hurdles, as in like music wordles. I didn't set up 110 meter hurdles out in the garden. So these are my kids. To catch up a little bit more on the last stream, get ready for the big reveal because the house has changed a little bit. We've got a new sofa. We've got an incredible black bathroom. Let me know if you've ever done a poo on a black toilet. Sorry, I was thrown by the follow. Thank you very much, JD McDonaldinho, who I believe 100% of your messages have related to your mum so far. I can't remember if you came back with a third. Adam, it will happen one day. It will happen one day. We'll all own black toilets. We have upgraded some of the stuff in the kitchen. There is Bella Flair. She lives with us now. After having trouble trying to get into some sort of relationship with Bella, the last time we interacted, she was just like, yes to everything. Yes, let's kiss. Let's woohoo. Let's try for a baby. Yeah, I'll move in. Where do you want me to live? Is it the fuck annex? That's fine by me. Here's the fuck annex. Christened by Llama. I was calling it the romance room, which is tame as fuck. Look at those mirrors. Look at that clinical lighting. But yeah, Bella sleeps in there. Katrina is still here, very much so. She has had 4 of our babies now. Katrina. 50% of the babies that we have had have come via Katrina. This is Josepha. Josepha spends a lot of time being absolutely filthy and neglected. This is... Who's this? Is that Chad? Don't know. Thrombus, Chad. Yeah. We've got 2... What's this? Oh, that's like a bag full of cash or something. I can't... Yeah. Here's the 2 kids' bedrooms. Even though we have 3 babies, so we're going to have to think about that. So yeah, we did some building in the last stream. We also cheated, which enabled us to do the building. As you'll see, we're fucking minted because we used the classic old motherload code where we did Control, Shift, and C. We typed motherload. Oops. I can't believe I did it again. Yeah. We got loads of money, which enabled us to do a lot of these upgrades. I am concerned for the well-being of the other children. The other children who don't live with us, or the children that do live with us, because I think those are the ones to be concerned about. We've had a couple of alerts saying things like, if so-and-so doesn't get fed soon, they're going to get it taken away. In previous games, that would worry me, and I'd jump on it. But actually, if a baby gets taken away, that's just more room for another baby, right? Pip, to be fair, the second message was referencing a cool, funny internet thing you wouldn't know about. That happens to mention the word mum rather than actually being about their mum, I think. That's the worst, isn't it? When you notice someone else not get a reference and you go, oh God, embarrassing. Oh, that's a bit embarrassing because I get that reference because I'm still hip. And of course, usually when you don't get them, it's not pointed out. Look at this lovely interaction between Pat and Josepha. We need a new fuck annex, says Llama. Llama's obsessed with fuck annexes. I think Llama's going to be streaming this afternoon, so we should all get involved in that. If you don't already follow Llama, give yourself a shout out. And yeah, Llama, are you streaming this afternoon? Well, if I get up. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you're probably going to fall asleep in a bit during my stream, miss 3 or 4 babies. It'll be Llama's second ever stream since their return. I should go get a tea. Yeah, tell you what, Llama, you go and get a cup of tea. The rest of us will hold the fort. Nothing bad will happen. I'm not even doing anything in game at the minute. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, Bella. She needs a trip to the fuck annex. For a lie down. Woohoo with Patrick. Try for a baby with Patrick. In fact, that's what we're going to do. She needs a lie down, but I didn't expect that option to be there. We might be getting a baby on the way straight away. Absolutely incredible. First thing we do, try for a baby. And then they... Oh, Bella, just... What are you doing? Don't go and talk to your child. Let's seal the deal with another try for a baby, just in case. In other news, we also quit Pat's job because we don't need the money anymore. So he can be around trying for babies all the time. But we quit Katrina's job, and then we were like, oh shit, she's just going to get jealous if all these other women are coming round. So we got her a new job. And the other big news, which I completely forgot about, their sleep patterns are absolutely fucked, is we started our first attempt at a same-sex relationship. We had a maid come over. It was a guy, and immediately he was feeling flirty, and Patrick and him started flirting. So in fact, I think what we're going to do, Patrick's all good, he's in good shape, is we're going to see if we can invite that guy over. Isaiah, there he is in his normal clothes, invite to hang out. And we're going to try and adopt our first baby eventually with Isaiah. He's sleeping, of course. It's 5:30 in the morning. This house is fucked when it comes to sleeping patterns. We're going to need another baby room, aren't we? I don't think in The Sims, can you just pick up entire rooms? Can you pick up... Can you? You can. Because I think we're going to extend and stick another baby room there. So let's move the fuck palace. Fuck palace? It's definitely not a palace. Fuck annex. Here? And then rotate it. Yeah, I think we'll have it like that, and then we can get those windows excuse me, we can get the mirrors, the big old mirrored walls up on that other side, which is what we wanted, but they were getting in the way earlier. Right, we've moved the fuck out next, guys. Right, we're doing some building. He says, and then moves back to live mode. It's because I've got this. How do I get this? Okay, there we go. Let's remove this. And that. Probably that. Let's... Oh, fuck. Didn't actually mean to do that. How big are the kids' rooms? 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Let's bring up the... Let's learn the trick that we learned from Llama. Click on the door we've already got there. Let's build some other walls. We're getting pro at this now, guys. This is a bit like when we were watching Pip play Rust. And he started learning a couple of the tricks, getting a bit quicker with the shortcuts. Everyone in chat felt proud. No one felt as proud and as smug as Pip did himself, though. Let's copy that wall covering. We're going to go for... let's go for red walls in this one. Let's bring the floor down. Oops. And... Oh my god, the colour dropper is great. That is a good shortcut. Let's go for the purple one. And let's just totally replicate what we've already done here with these style beds. That one. Let's get a teddy bear. One of the big ones. What? Have they got... Is this big? Yeah. Let's get a toy box. I'll catch up on chat in just a sec. Look at that. We're all set. Have they got any lighting in their rooms? They haven't got any lights, have they? They've got the windows. Oh, they have got lights. Okay, let's get the lights. I mean, we know what lights they are. Where have they got the lights? They got them there. Okay. I need to remove that window there, don't I? Oops. Stick it there instead. And then let's have a think about this. Let's catch up, guys. Let's catch up. I was aiming for late afternoon. I had issues with my new mini monitor. Yeah, I was hoping, Llama. I was hoping to maybe give you a raid. Not that that would necessarily be thousands of people, but, you know, every little helps. But I probably won't be on when you log on. Prox play stuff. He was attracted to the strong family vibes Pat is laying down. I think he was. Yeah, I think our maid was impressed with the chaos. Let's move that there. That there. And then can we... Let's do that. And then let's extend this patio. Oops. I do hope that Pip, I hope that you do stream The Sims though at some point. Because I would very much enjoy seeing what you come up with. Do you know, I think that will do. And I think, while we're here, we're going to do what Matt Alt said yesterday. Fuck Palace. For a second then, Lama, I thought maybe you're a massive Brighton and Hove Albion fan. But I very much doubt that's what you were talking about. Because I'd forgotten that I called the Fuck Annex a Fuck Palace. You can draw a box so it does all 4 walls as well. I keep watching you lay down 1 wall at a time. Yeah, I don't know. I quite like just doing the individual walls. We need a milk and doctor storage basement for Alan. Yeah, Alan, he was around on stream 4. Hasn't come back. Never followed me. Gutted. I thought we'd built something. Powerful Khan, hello, welcome back. The Fuck Annex BGM is so wholesome and inspirational. Yeah, Lama, I think you're right. I don't think that's happening. I don't think I'm going to be raiding you. If that's what you're referring to, you may well be referring to something else. That's the beauty of Twitch chat. Right. How big are these fences? Why can't I do it? Ah. What? Oh, because you have to build a wall, don't you? You just have to build a wall and then you turn it into a fence. How could I forget? This is where I can do some nice straight walls by myself. I think I'm going to do that. And I'm going to turn this into a fence. A simple fence. Just a simple fence. Just an innocent fence. Oh shit, I've turned that whole room into a fence. I mean, that's not a great vibe, is it, for the Fuck Annex? Okay, in that case, I'm going to delete those bits of wall. We're going to start again. We are going to have a bit of fence there. Actually, no, we're not. Do you know what? We're not. Fence. There. Fence. There. We're going to have no babies escaping now, guys. Fence. There. I will turn this into a fence in a minute. And then we're also going to have fence right to there. Right to there. Right, let's turn this into a fence. A simple fence. I mean, we've got fucking loads of money, actually. We could... How low is that? I can't really... What is that? Cut stone is arranged to form a low wall of mostly symbolic value. Okay. I mean, I don't think that's keeping anybody out, is it? I quite like how it looks on the front there, though. I might leave that for the front. But let's pick another fence. Let's spend like 10 minutes or so picking a fence. Feel free to get involved. Talk about your favourite fences. Any fence stories, guys? Have you ever jumped a fence? Have you ever put up a fence? Have you ever painted a fence? What's the best fence you've seen in the last few days? I'd love to know that. I'm not actually being serious. Don't tell me anything about fences, please. Right, raw iron. It's tiny. That looks quite nice. That's better. Let's just do that. Here we fucking go. I reckon we're going to build up some trees around the outside here to get some privacy. I reckon we're going to end up having a swimming pool here. And then over here is just going to be an actual nice patio with some like barbecue shit. But for now, let's fill that in. And let's be happy. I mean, we're at the stage now where we can't really... Well, we could extend again, actually, couldn't we, if we have a fourth kid? But I think we're in good shape. I'm happy with that progression. Mattiot will be happy because babies can't run away, although they can here. The fence doesn't actually come down when you're viewing the house, but I think we're all good. Llama, if only we'd put this fence up before I got out. Yeah, Llama, the cuddly toy, got stolen, or potentially put in a toy box by someone. But that was very sad yesterday. That was a down point in the stream. I'll keep this playing while I'm reading the chat because these guys can all look after themselves. Powerful Khan, Doctor and Max Power milk delivery needs storage. 362 bottles of milk. Base fence, keep baby in safe. Oh. What was Alan talking about with his milk? If anybody was here, this guy Alan came in and it turned out he needed some help with The Sims. He wanted to know how to build a basement. He tuned into my stream. He thought, this guy knows his stuff. And yeah, it made sense in the end. But at the start, it very much did not make sense. He was talking about having 362 milk. Is that a thing in the game? I have no idea what he was on about. Speaking of Rust, I'm not speaking of Rust at all. Speaking of Sims legends and people who know their stuff, did anyone stick around for the raid yesterday? I panicked. There was nobody to raid there's nobody who I follow was online. Apart from Limmy, but I knew Limmy was about to stop, and I thought me raiding Limmy with 10 people or so just before he ends is pointless. So I decided to find a random Sims streamer, and turns out he is actually really popular and has loads of followers on TikTok and just does stream stuff all the time, and he was taking it really seriously. There was no sign of a fuck palace. Fuck annex. There was no sign of a fuck annex. There were no black toilets in sight. And I didn't see any babies. So he actually asked, what have you been up to? And I said, I've been streaming The Sims. And I typed, I'm doing a 100 baby challenge. And I deleted it and I closed the stream. Hopefully today we'll be able to raid somebody we know and we love, even if it's not Llama. Good morning, Cade. And Gusbo. Look at this. Cade and Gusbo turning up together, synchronized. I like it. Good to see you guys. We have indeed got 8 whole babies, and we've got a lot going on. Look at this house now. 3 kids' rooms. Where is this child? Asleep in the bed. Yesterday we had, not Josepha. Josepha was already here. We had a baby called Thrombus. We had a baby called Marcella, and we had a baby called Chad. Marcella lives away with her mum in another town. But we've got Thrombus and Chad, 2 little babies, sleeping nicely here. The other major update is Bella Goth lives with us now. There she is. And Pat has aged up. So Pat is now an elder. So he hasn't got much baby making left in him. And basically, these guys all kind of know how to look after themselves now. Oh, and we just tried for a baby with Bella Goth. So hopefully, that's a guaranteed other baby. It's now 8:30 in the morning. The main thing I want to achieve today is to call over and start our first same-sex relationship with Isaiah. So let's call him over. I'm on the telly, Cade. Ah, that's exciting. Also, Gusbo and Cade, you may have noticed that you guys are VIPs in this channel. I did that because Llama's a mod, Pip's a VIP. We've got to have the whole of Rust Team Alpha as VIPs, right? But last night, when I was watching Gusbo play, I think we realised we might be the Avengers of Rust. Llama was criticising my build, and I was watching Gusbo stream, and Llama just shot out some of my foundation, my wood foundation. Gusbo asked me if he would like me to avenge. I said yes. Guzbo got shot in the face, but eventually he did go and kill Llama a lot of times, and it was very funny. And you can check that out on Guzbo's VOD from last night if you want. Let's have a shout out, please, for Guzbo and Cade. Why not? The dynamic duo, as Adam Flair says. If you go and follow them, you get access to these lovely emotes if you subscribe. Oh, you've already done the shout outs. I told you. I lost track of what I've said. Right, Isaiah is... I'm getting totally distracted by the chat. But that's what it's all about, guys. Please, keep chatting. It's great to have people in watching. Right, let's focus on Isaiah. The family is doing well. There's actually some lovely heartwarming moments happening that we're completely ignoring. There's a good chance we missed first steps. First words on its way. But let's make a flirtatious joke with Isaiah. Here we go.
Shazzle. Denaba.
Shazzle. That's right. Was that it? Oh, they're going in the bedroom to do it. Katrina, don't do this.
No. Fras Bobsel. Chichi. Hish Bipsel Lagoosh.
It's gone well, and he's feeling flirty. We're going to take a trip to the fuck annex. I'm going to need a fuck annex alert, which is now over here. So I'm going to head over there. Pat's going to head over to the fuck annex. Yeah. And then we're going to call Isaiah over. And then usually what happens is, as soon as he gets there, Pat leaves. Why does he do that? Don't do that. And let's get on the romance. Compliment appearance. I guess they can woohoo, but obviously we can't try for a baby. But I don't know how this game works. I don't know how the mechanics work. I don't know if they can adopt a baby, or maybe Isaiah will have to move in. Look at them. They're just sat there watching themselves.
Neppy Yeka Chibs.
Let's have a kiss. They had their first kiss yesterday.
Lanza. Maru. Neppy Yeka Chibs, huh? Cricky.
M don't know. After Pat dies, what happens? Does it just go to the eldest kid to be the one to carry on making babies, or is it any kid? We're going to have to decide that when the time comes. I kind of thought it could just be anybody, but really it'll be whoever I decide I want to control. Like at some point we can move people out of the household. Look at this. They're just having some real quality time, literally in each other. Look at them. Shanoi. They can woohoo. We're going to have woohoo. Here we go, guys. Here we fucking go. Pat slept with so many women. About time. It's about time this happened. Oh, they're not up for it. What? Well, let's keep going. Let's see friendly. Can we... Sometimes you can apologise. Fuck it. Actually, I should... Let's ask favourite colour. Back in the early days of the stream, that was always a classic thing to do. Likes the colour brown. That's just reminded me of something absolutely awful, which I'm trying to decide whether or not I should say. I'll say it. Do you remember, I don't know if you guys ever had any mates who were into cars. When I was 17, 18, and my mates started passing their driving tests, I didn't pass my driving test until I was like 30. So I failed 3 times when I was 17, went travelling, moved to London, didn't need a car for years and years and years. Anyway, one of my mates passed his driving test at 17. He was well into driving fast, modding his car, having a massive amp in there and a huge fat exhaust, all this kind of stuff that I wasn't really into, but it was cool. Anyway, he used to buy Max Power magazine. which, looking back now, was just toxic masculinity and just this awful stuff. And in the back page of every magazine, they would have a question, like an interview with a woman that they'd met at one of these car rallies where people just go with their modded up cars and they'd basically just razz them around, do donuts, are just awful, like play their sound systems in a car park. Dreadful. And they'd interview these women and they'd ask them horrible questions. And one of the questions that would get asked was pink or brown. So this would have been in the year sort of 2000. Anyway, and so seeing Isaiah just say his favourite colour was brown, I immediately thought that's good news for this relationship. And now I feel the need to move on quickly. I've got chat paused, which is probably a good thing or maybe a bad thing. The stream may be getting shut down. Thanks for visiting. We completed the 8 baby challenge. That's what it was all along. But yeah, pink or brown, dreadful. Ask if single. Let's play. Let's catch up. Katrina, what are you doing? No, she's on to us. Right. I tell you what, I've got control of Katrina now, haven't I? Katrina, you can go over here. Isaiah is single. That's good news. Let's keep this up. Compliment. Ask a risque question. There goes Katrina, running round to the empty bit of land. Flirt. Delete stream immediately. Clip it. Big customer of Halford's. Oh, yes. Yeah. It's mad, really, because now, like, my mate used to come and pick me up before college every day. And his massive exhaust would just, it was so loud, like 8 a.m. every morning coming up my road. And it was good for me because I was like, oh, he's here. I'll go out. But nowadays, living in this quiet little suburban area, when you get somebody razzing up the road with their massive exhaust, you're just like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you doing that? Anyway, Isaiah has gone. How did that go? It went all right. Look. It went all right. He was actually called Max Power, says Matteo. Imagine, I reckon he would have changed his name. Matt knows exactly what I'm talking about because he's our oldest friend as well. We've all been mates. We all went to the same primary school since we were 4 or 5. Delete stream, cancelled. Here we go. Lads Mags, eh? Cancelled. And I thought he'd lost it at the crossword. Oh, look, a little cancellation cat. I love it. There's a twat that drives up and down our road with their exhaust popping. It scares the shit out of all our pets. Yeah, it's shit, isn't it, Llama? But yeah, imagine being that journalist that goes to those events. I mean, this is in the year 2000, but still. Finds a woman and asks questions such as pink or brown. Anyway, I'm going to start referencing it now. Let's move on, guys. You guys had already moved on. I just caught up with the chat a bit late. Pat's chopping onions. Everything's fucking broken. Let's get Bella to call a repair service. Who's this? Alexander Goth is now a teen. Got the right hairdo. Okay, so I'm tempted just to call Isaiah back over because we've got a baby on the way with Bella, and that's what we want now. JD McDonaldini, I can hear the bin men outside. No idea if our bin is out. That is the worst, isn't it? I've had that a number of times sat in this very seat. Isaiah is back here when, the bin men turn up and you're like, shit, have I put out the bins? Can I slope off this call and go and put out the bins? And then when you find out that you hadn't put out the bin and you've got to keep all your shit for another couple of weeks, that's the worst. Oh my God. How relatable is this content, guys? So relatable. Whether on the last stream or the stream before that, and now bin chat, it's incredible. Right, Bella's asleep. Pat's also having a nap. It's because the sleep's fucked. Let's just wake him up. I think we kept him up for 24 hours on yesterday's stream. Woohoo's become an option. Oh, he's just so tired. Let's just try it. Let's try it. Come on. Here we go, guys. First same-sex relationship happening in the room with 2 babies. Lovely moment. Right, now we need to just keep... well, okay, let's let him sleep. Oh, but it's a fucking weird time. Let's cancel that. Let's have a nap. Try for baby with Bella. I don't think we need to. I'm pretty sure she's pregnant. Yeah, give us an update when you've got one. McDonaldinho. Mrs. has put the bin out. Oh, thank fuck. We can carry on the stream. Cade, that's why it's great having a teenage son, because we've got him doing all the bins on a Sunday. Yeah, Cade. Guspo, I knew you had a son. I was interested to know how old he was. Teenage, what are we talking? Are we at grumpy teenager stage? I've got a 6-year-old. My daughter is 6, so she's just a joy, basically. But obviously she is also very annoying at times. But her personality is really starting to show. Isaiah, what the fuck's this?
You bala.
What is going on? And now he's... Isaiah. Joseph is in bed. And the guy, our maid, who we actually still pay to come over every day, has just gone into the room. There's 2 empty rooms behind. 2 equally large, cuddly toys. And he's gone into the room with the sleeping child and decided to punch...
Ew, Mackinerf.
I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless.
Naya floof.
I took a screenshot.
Yemful.
Right, Katrina, walk in. See what happens when we get Katrina to walk in. It's weird. I haven't really controlled Katrina and Bella much because I still just feel like Pat's my guy. But let's see what happens here. He keeps going. Does she give a shit? You see, what we could do is see if Isaiah fancies having a baby with Katrina, but then they wouldn't be in the same family tree. I mean, I guess they would kind of be, because Katrina would be in that family tree, but no. Bit worried about our new squeeze. Yeah, Llama, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I missed what Cade said. Just for 13, so he's still pretty chill. We made him a big nerd, so it's awesome. Perfect. Although that's the thing, Cade, as has been proven, you don't know what he's getting up to when you're not around. He might be sneaking into kids' rooms and punching up cuddly toys. We all thought Isaiah was a good guy. We didn't base that on anything at all. We had nothing. We know next to nothing about him, but I'd assumed he was a good guy. And now he's doing stuff like that. Right. Has Isaiah gone home? He's finished punching up the cuddly toys. He's gone home. Right. I'm going to forgive him. And I'm going to get him back over because look at this. What we need is to keep pursuing it and see if there is a opportunity to have a baby. And if we don't get that opportunity, then we're going to get him to move in. He's back. I know you're tired, Pat. I know you're tired. I'm going to ask him to be boyfriend. Isaiah and Patrick are boyfriends. Big news, big news. Right. Does that mean we can try for a baby or ask to... Woohoo. Propose. Can't propose. Not high enough friendship. In fact, let's just... he's going to do it again? This is mad.
You bala.
It is a red flag. Adam Flair, men would rather punch a big toy unicorn than go to therapy. It's so true these days. I mean, I don't care if he doesn't like kids. Maybe the unicorn is stinky, but... sorry, guys, just catching up. We don't know if the unicorn is actually an arsehole. I suppose that is true. Can you dress as a unicorn, take things to their logical conclusion? This man cannot be stopped. Good to have you in, her 4D, by the way. Yeah, this guy's... I mean, is this your new favourite, Cade? Because Bob Pancakes is pretty much off the scene. We don't even have Bob's number anymore. We're going to have to go round to Bob's house. In fact, he's probably an elder now too. Right, how's this going? Is he actually sleeping? Yeah, in that case, let's fast forward. Bella's reached cooking level 2. Katrina's got into bed. Isaiah is playing on the computer. He's probably going to go back and punch the unicorn again in a bit. I've got to say, I actually have a little bit of love for Josper because considering they're a toddler, they're causing us no issues. I mean, I think Josper actually stinks. I say they're causing us no issues. They're covered in grime and they absolutely stink. I'm so sorry. I really am sorry, Josper. Can't get attached. Mustn't get attached. Don't get attached. Bella, deal with that baby. It's crying. I don't know what's wrong with it. Give it a bath. Pat can't get attached, nor can I. Nor can I. It's almost Chad's birthday. That means Chad is going to level up to a toddler. Let's keep fast forwarding. Oh, what are we doing with our lives, guys? What are we doing with our lives? I'm doing this, but you're watching this. Absolute state of your children, mate. I can't argue. I've got 8 of them, though, Pip. Didn't you employ a nanny? Yeah, that's a good point. Let's get Katrina to call a nanny. You're right. I thought maybe we just did it. We had a one-day nanny. Cancel maid service. I was about to say I haven't seen the maid come over, but that's because Pat's trying to have a baby with the maid, so the maid has been coming over, but not doing their job. Nanny isn't an option anymore. Oh, being here, won't it? Nanny. Oh, maybe it's... Yeah, you're going to have to call it every day. It. You're going to have to call it every day. Great, the nanny's coming at 3:27 a.m. That's your fault, Matteo. Why do they all walk through the bathroom to the other... Yeah, to get to the other part of the house? It's weird. I have no idea. Good news, Bella is being sick and thinking about baby bottles. That means we have baby number 9 on the way. Look at the state of this place. Why is it... Is this Katrina's fault? Everything's always fucked. Eating for 2. Bella is expecting. There's going to be a new addition to this household. Yes. Eco life. Alan and Joseph in real life are living that eco life, aren't they? I know. It must be Katrina breaking all this stuff. But we're rich now. Speaking of being rich, let's have a little quick upgrade. Let's fucking delete this. It's my little bit of colour that I added when I first started and I made the most boring monochrome house of all time. Let's get a motherfucking massive rug. I want the biggest rug we can get. But I do want it to be a cool rug. That's a shame. Okay, it's not going to be the biggest rug we can get. I want a cool pattern. I don't want some of these fucking old-fashioned shitty ones. And I want it to be massive. This is going to end with me not getting a rug. I can tell you that now. Fuck it. In that case, we just get loads of these. What a place. We're layering them up on top of each other now. Is this... What have I done? Have I lost it? Have I lost it? Is this revolting? What am I doing? I mean, does that look cool? Jesus Christ, my eyes. Oh no, someone stop him. Mad with power. Looks like the Teletubbies had a rough night. Looks like a giant clown threw up. Turned your house into some sort of soft play centre. I actually went to a soft play centre on Sunday for the first time in ages. I used to quite enjoy them before COVID. Do you know what? We're going to stick with this little rug vomit area. I'm going to move this one in a bit. And I'm almost tempted to move this as well because it's just in the way. Let's move the painting. Oops. Let's put it here. Nobody's really doing much painting at the minute. I wouldn't be surprised if in a couple of months' time I'm watching one of your streams, Cade, and you get up for a break and we see in the background out into your hallway or something and you've got this very rug set up because this stream has inspired you. And I imagine all of you will be posting pictures to me on social media saying, you were right, I've just gone out and bought 11 Crazy Kids rugs and set them all up in my hallway. Right, how are we doing? Pat. I'm inspired. There you go, Cade. Like you inspired me the other day to get a curry. I didn't get a curry. I didn't get a curry in the end, in the evening. I forgot we actually already had food. What's it called? Food. We already had something sorted out, but yeah, I do need to get a curry. In fact, I'm supposed to be going for a curry tonight with some mates, but a couple of them were like, do we have to get curry? So now we're going for a pizza. Anyway, focus. Pat, let's get our main man back over. He loves to punch teddies. It's Isaiah Boone. He's coming over. By the way, check out the nanny. If you haven't met her before. Kimberly Ragsdale. She's clearly feels like she's done enough nannying and has decided to come and watch an episode of Scrubs. I like her. Unfortunately, she is unable to have babies, so my like only goes so far. How did that Tough Mudder Kids edition turn out? Yes, Llama, we did like a Tough Mudder thing on Sunday in near, where was it? Doesn't matter where it was really. It was near Dartford, like on the other side of the Dartford Tunnel. Near Essex, not far away from Pip's Ends. It was supposed to be this like kids Tough Mudder assault course thing, and all it was just a really big hilly run. Like the obstacles were really tame, and I did a couple of them, and the stewards were like, "Oh, they're just for kids." I was like, "What?" So I just do the running bit. I don't get to do the obstacles. And it was supposed to be really muddy, but there was no mud. There was no mud. It was completely dry. So it was quite fun. It was all right. Right. So easily distracted. Where is... There he is. What's he doing? What's he doing? He's staring at the toy box. Oh, the nanny's noticed. If Nanny Ragsdale starts keeping tabs... Oh my God, what if they have sex? I mean, what is she doing? She's doing come to bed eyes, but she's doing come to toddler bed eyes, which is not... She's thinking about Llama. Doesn't surprise me. Oh my God, guys. What is happening? She's talking about CDs. Are these guys going to get it on in a little toddler bed that toddler hasn't slept in yet?
Happy I'm from.
Not even any barbed wire, Llama. No. No broken glass. No fluorescent light tubes to smash over each other's backs. That was an interesting interaction. Check out who it is. It's Adeline, the mother of two of our children. Do you know what? She's come round. Absolutely fine. Let's woohoo immediately. Pat is such a don. Look at him. If you come round my house, you know what's going to happen. Please say we can just try for a baby. Oh my God. It's actually, when you get into it, once you get established, it's actually quite easy to have babies. Katrina, what a woman. I've got so much respect for Katrina. She can have 4 of my babies. She's not too fussed. I mean, she actually looks a bit sad. Oh no. She's not too fussed if she walks in on me and Pat having sex with other people. Mediocre woohooing. Pat Ernal is dying. What? Pat Ernal is dying. Oh, shit. So this is why you have to make them go to sleep. This is why humans need sleep. I kept on not letting him sleep, and I kept on making him woohoo. Elders can die from woohoo. SCF, hello. Oh, my God. Guys. I mean, he died doing what he loved. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm trying to process what this means for the 100 baby challenge. Because... Right, let's just have a little look. Who's the oldest boy? Clarissa doesn't live with us. Avery... Michelle... Oh, no! I didn't think Pat would... Let's see what happens. Adeline just walks off. Hopefully she's pregnant. Was that... Was that...
Walks when? Kapuna.
No, don't watch this, Josepha. Katrina, take Josepha away. Cover her eyes. Get a screenshot. Everybody's crying. Screenshot now, grieve later. Guys, Pat's fucking dead. I can't believe Pat's dead. We didn't even get to have a fucking baby with we didn't get to... I can't believe this, guys. Goodbye, Pat. I love you. I loved you. We all loved you, Pat. Not now. Oh. Oh, I see. I see how it is, Death. Can we woohoo with Death? No. Oh God, no, don't kill off my nanny. Fuck, guys. Oh, fuck. We're 6 streams in and our main character is dead. I just want to apologise first off. You've tuned into Twitch expecting light-hearted entertainment today. It's a Wednesday, okay? We're midway through the week, and we've totally derailed your weeks. You weren't expecting to see death. You were expecting to see birth. Hopefully, multiple births. Oh God, Bella Goth doesn't know, and the baby's due. There's so much to deal with here. Do you think it was sensory overload from the rugs? Let's catch up. I hope you're all coping okay, guys. I really hope you're all coping okay. Maybe let him sleep. Too late, Sparkle, but obviously you know that now. How do we keep it 100 with him gone, says Llama. I have absolutely no idea. We're going to have to process this together. We're going to have to be each other's support group through this. I mean, yeah, this challenge was built around Pat Ernal. I don't have any other Father Puns names. I don't have any others. Prox play stuff. Fuck. To save your Sims from death entirely, use death.toggle truth or false. True or false. Well, I saw that too late. Josepha, no, exactly. I can't believe Josepha saw that. Where is Josepha? Oh God, no, look. That looks tasty. Josepha is being so neglected that there's nobody around to even put her in her high chair. She's just eating her rather large portion of spaghetti bolognese or whatever it is on the floor. Really grim scenes. Adam, you're right. It's fucking grim. And the 2 babies are there as well. I mean, they're going to have they're not going to be able to process what's happened, but there was a grim reaper in the room, crying women, a very dirty crying baby, and a man who turned into an urn. Oh. Katrina might be able to ask death. Yeah. Not now. Can't believe it. Well, you murdered him, but whatever. Florence, we're doing a 100 baby challenge. Pat knew what he signed up for. He needed to woohoo. Okay, he went 24 hours without sleeping a couple of days ago. Okay, he's shagging everything that moves when he's an elderly man. But it's the challenge. I can't process the fact that Pat is not in our little family area here. Pat is now this. Constant reminder that I spell Ernal wrong for paternal. Strengthen connection to physical world. Release spirit to the netherworld. Read epitaph. Put in inventory. Mourn Patrick. Leave sugar skull offering. Engrave epitaph. Right. We're going to have to add building a mural and a monument to Patrick. So these guys can all go and grieve. Fucking look at these two still yabbering onto each other. We also probably need some sort of epitaph, but we could engrave that at some point. We'll have a think about that. Gusbo, genuinely shocked. So sorry. Can you woohoo with the Reaper? Yeah, we should have done. Time to call up Pat's brother, Matt. Like it. Her 4D making me really think about life decisions now. Yeah, as soon as you become an elder, as soon as that day happens when you spin around in your bedroom and you suddenly get grey hair, which is what happened to me, no more shagging. Happy hump day. Can't believe Pat is gone. 8 baby challenge for real. Prox play stuff. No, it was sensory overload from the constant fucking. Not the rug, are you sure? Because he died straight after we did that with the rugs. Did we freeze any of his sperm? I'd love it if we could have done that, SCF. I've got to go to work now when I've suffered this great loss. Florence, whatever you do, hold on. Whatever you do, Florence, don't hold it all up inside. That is really important with any kind of grief. Talk to people, okay? When you get to work, whether you're going in physically or you're having, you can have some Zoom call meetings, open up. They may even notice there's something not quite right, the way that you're composing yourself, the way you're holding yourself in the meetings. If they say, are you okay? Just let them know. Let them know you've been watching Twitch. Let them know there's a guy on there who's doing a 100 baby challenge in The Sims. And let them know that the main protagonist, the guy who was planning on having at least 50 of those babies, hopefully, he's gone. Let them know that. And if they're good colleagues, they'll give you at least a month off. I mean, could still tend to the baby, though. I know you're upset, guys, but Bella's at work. Bella's got to come home to this. Darcy, don't throw me under the bus. This was together. We did this all together. I think I need a bereavement day. Cade, apparently a one-man fucking machine can only make 8 babies. So much for always keeping it 100. Guys, don't turn on me. Gusbo, here lies Pat Ernal. He died as he lived. Shagging. I like that. I'm going to copy and paste that. Or I'm going to copy it. I'm going to copy it. Thrombus aged up. Right, let's see what we want. A trait. I'm tempted just to make all of these kids angelic. Like, why would I pick clingy or fussy or wild? Let's do silly. Thrombus is silly. If Katrina or someone can get to 10 writing skill, they might be able to bring him back, says her 4D. Really? Is that a thing in the game? Have you Googled that, or are you just speculating? Book of Life or something? Really? Okay. Wasps, welcome. Right, I'm up to date with chat. I'm interested in this writing thing. Is that an actual thing? Because I like the idea of potentially bringing Pat back. You need to make Chalmers to continue the challenge. Yeah, but okay. Let's try this. Let's try this aging up thing. I know you're upset. Oh, Bella. I mean, look at Bella is cool as fuck. Right. I think I'm going to break the news to Bella, guys. So let's set this up. Let's set this up. All right, Bella. I'm afraid something terrible has happened while you've been out being a space cowboy. I don't want you to get too upset because I know you've got a baby on the way. But unfortunately, can you look me in the eye, by the way? Stop looking down there. Okay, don't worry. You know Pat, the guy who relentlessly harassed you and you didn't want anything to do with? The guy who kept on trying to flirt with you and you were never impressed. But the guy who in the end got through to you, charmed you, invited you over, woohooed, tried for a baby, got you to move in to a house where there's already 2 other women, or 1 other woman. There's babies all over the place. There's cleaners who Pat was trying it on with, who punch all the cuddly toys. Ignore all that now. This is about Pat. Pat's fucking dead. Pat is fucking dead. You fucked this, Bella. I don't know why I'm blaming you, but you fucked this. Did that look like a real conversation? Because of the angles. Been a little while since I played The Sims. Oh, God, there goes ad. Why do I need to get that name written down. Adlissa. I'm lurking as I cycle, says Wasps. Please tell me you're on a cycling machine. What are they called? Why have I forgotten what the exercise machine bikes are called? Please tell me you're not on a bike on a road, is what I'm getting to. I'm not processing this great. I'm a bit confused as to what to do. I'm wondering if we need to exercise bike. I'm wondering if we need to think about this. Okay, what we were going to do, we're going to do some aging up. But do we have any boys in the house? We've got Chad, and then we've got 2 girls, haven't we? One of them's not there. Oh, one of them's aged up. Did we miss that? Oh, yeah, it said it, didn't it? Let's have a look at little Thrombus. Oh, my God. We said we needed a charmer. Look at Thrombus. All right, let's see. Let's select Katrina. Let's select him. Can we age up? Ah, you can't age up. You can only age up from baby to toddler. So the idea of using some of these kids, I can't believe me and Chat, I can't believe we fucked Pat to death. Look at that. The fuck annex in the background. I wish we'd never built that. That was Llama's idea. Calling it the fuck annex anyway. I just can't believe like the influence you guys all had on me during this. Get him to fuck again. Get him to try for a baby again. I was like, let's slow down a bit. You were like, no, keep going. Birthday cake does it or something. How do we do a birthday cake? I can't believe what's happened today, guys. Has to be their birthday first. Okay. Oh, right. I can't even look at the genealogy anymore. What happens when we look at Katrina's? Oh, look. Oh, wow. Dina and Nina were her daughters. I thought they were sisters. Interesting. I didn't think Michelle was hers. Do you know what? I'm almost tempted to call it a day on The Sims now. Not the whole challenge, don't panic, but on playing The Sims, because I think, we all need to process what's happening. B, we need to work out what's next for this challenge. Because we don't have a man in the house. I mean, obviously, we don't need a man in the house. We could just now start same-sex relationships with the women and go down the adoption route. Maybe we need to do that. Maybe Katrina takes the mantle. And then I turn to chat and Llama says, couldn't give a fuck about Katrina's family. Fuck her, she ruined Pat. Does Katrina, as the first love and the woman who's had 4 of our babies, does she take the mantle? Has this 100 baby challenge been passed on, and Katrina now is the one? Moving your oldest daughter. That's a good shout. I like that shout. Right, who was that? Clarissa. Let's find Clarissa. And if we can add Clarissa to the household. Okay, Sparkle. I think you might be right here. Manage worlds. Save and go to manage worlds. Right, let's hunt down Clarissa. Do you remember that chat we had on the second stream, was it? Where I said, give 2 shits about Clarissa. Don't want anything to do with you ever again. See you later. Well, we've got some clawing back to do. Does Clarissa live here? Is that Clarissa? Look at this household now. There's such a massive pat-shaped gap. Clarissa, there she is. Right. Sorry, Don Lothario. Sorry, Nina and Dina. Sorry, Myra and Michelle. Myra's not ours. Michelle is. Clarissa's moving in with us. Although it doesn't look like I can do it. Why can't I do it? Yeah, it's in her genes. It's in her destiny. Do this while we wait for Thrombus to reach maturity. Right. I don't know why we can't move Clarissa over. Household split and merge. Maybe she has agency. Oh, there you go. Boom. And to be nice about it, that's fair, isn't it? Why is it? Why are these guys now in my households? Are you sure you want to delete? Right. Okay, maybe we're going to have to come back in because I definitely don't want to be in control of them as well. That was a 5 alarmer. Why does it always do this? Yeah, I felt like it was nice. 5, a little gesture. Transfer over 5 simoleons just so... I mean, they're going to have to deal with quite a lot of grief there themselves. They've lost the lovely Clarissa. Where did we live? Over here, isn't it? There she is. She's in the family, guys. Thank you. I think, Sparkle, that is a great idea. It's true. We need Pat's bloodline to carry on. Did you just buy a child? I guess you could say that. Is this a William Gibson novel, says Powerful Khan? Yes, it could well be. I would love it if this ended up being the plot of the next William Gibson book. Anyway, here we go, guys. Our first ever baby is moving in with us. She's not a baby anymore. Let's learn a little bit about Clarissa Caliente. She's very sad. Why? Losing a parent. I was hoping she hadn't found out. Let's find out a little bit about her. She's usually cheerful, so that's nice. Let's look at her genealogy. Oh, look. Death by overexertion. Oh, this is good, though. Because then you can see Pat's other kids there. So you still got Pat's 8 kids in Clarissa's genealogy. And like we said, then we can carry this on with Thrombus and Clarissa. Let's see what her school... She's a grade school C student. She goes to school Monday to Friday, 8 till 3. I don't know how long it's going to take her to level up. She doesn't have a bedroom. What's she thinking here? Oh, she's going to go and cry it out in the fuck annex. That doesn't feel appropriate, does it? Bashli Allard, you've missed. I'd almost say turn this off and come back and watch the VOD later. Pat's dead. Pat's ashes are in that urn. We're going to build a little mural or something. And we've just got Pat's oldest daughter. We've stolen her from her home where she was happy. She's come over. She's sad, and she's gone into the bed in the fuck annex. And I don't think we even changed the sheets. Overexertion through woohoo. Exactly, Ash. She's in no sheets. Oh, you can lock doors to certain people. Right, let's do that. I don't know why, but I feel like we should do that. Oh, what are you doing in there, Bella? Are you sad too? No, she's just asleep. She's just having a nap. All right, let's do what we just said we were going to do. Lock door for... Like, why can't I pick a specific person? Oh, fuck it. Now I know where you chose to misspell his name. He was destined for an urn. Yes, I'd love to claim that's why. What's going on here? Oh, have we still got a random bit of roof here? Yeah, that's weird. That didn't move across. Oops. I think I might rotate. No, let's leave that there. I've got to say big thanks to Sparkle and to the rest of you for working out the plan there. I was going to leave it all down to Katrina, forgetting that most people who watch this stream absolutely detest Katrina. Turns out that we're going to leave it, we're going to keep it in the bloodline, which I like. Oh man, I was excited about that relationship with Isaiah. I was excited about adoption. Right. I think what we need to do... How many children do we have in this house now? 4. Oh, shit. We kind of need another bedroom, don't we? We need a grown-up bedroom or a bigger, nicer, slightly less toddler-friendly bedroom. Let's do that. What we're going to do is we're going to build a bedroom for Clarissa, and then I think we're going to end it. We're going to end the stream, maybe just do 2.5 hours today. And we're going to put some thought into future plans, because basically we're just going to have to play the game normally for a bit whilst those kids age up. Buy a new house, says her 4D. That is tempting, you know. But I was thinking at some point, if we've got so much money, we could just buy a new empty plot and just build an amazing new house. But let's face it, we've all got connections to this. It could be time for a fresh start. But we've all got, well, maybe it's just me. This is where Pat did his thing. And this is where Pat died. We actually need to move this. I don't really want this in the bedroom. Let's put him right there. And we'll do something else another time. And let's build. And let's do what Llama would like us to do and build rooms like this. 1, 2, 3. And do you know what I'm going to do? She's a big girl. She's going to get a bigger room. Let's get the door. Actually, is that the same? I mean, I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the fact that you know, the spacing between those rooms. I'm sorry. She may be a big girl, but she can have the same size room as the others. Because we like things to be even. Don't really need those double doors there now, do we? Let's scrap those. Put them there for now and work out the best setup. Get rid of that, get rid of that. In fact, let's get rid of that. I think we're going to have windows, doors. I think we might just do that and have these windows all along. Give you guys a chance while I do a bit of building just to sit with your thoughts when it comes to Pat. Because I know you're hurting. I know you're all going to be hurting. Why can't I select this? Requires a taller level. What do you mean? You don't know where I'm going to be putting this? Oh, it's this one, is it? Fair enough. We'll do that. Okay, so let's... Oops. Get that window over there. Let's get another one of those. There, let's get the traditional light fittings. Fucked it. Pat's dead, guys. There's no escaping it. What's the fucking point in anything? Still tempted to go for this, but I think because it's an older child, let's go for something. Actually, no, fuck it. Let's remember which ones we've already got. We don't have a blue one yet, do we? That is cool carpet, let's face it. I'd actually genuinely like to get that carpet for my daughter's room. But let's make this a little bit more grown up. Do they have slightly more grown up kids' beds? She's not a toddler. Does that mean she can't have a toddler bed? Let's see if they've got... That looks pretty cool. Or does it? Does it look Victorian and horrendously uncomfortable? Let's go for this. big girl gets a big bed, and she can have a very cool dresser. I'm going to have to move that now, aren't I? She can go against the wall. She can have a... Let's give her a... I want to give her like something to... like a hobby. We still don't have a bookshelf, so let's give her a bookshelf. Toddler bookcase. No, she's not a toddler anymore. Let's give her an intellectual wall-mounted bookcase. Yeah. And even though she's not a toddler, she's still connected to her toddler roots. Let's get her a little teddy bear. Let's give her a llama. Stick that there. And let's also give her a robot. And let's give her a doll's castle. Oh, my fucking shit. Let's not give her that. Oh, we're not giving her that either. We haven't got this diner, have we? Boom. What a charming little bedroom we've just made there, guys. Why did you have to remind us? Sorry, Cade, but I'm like... The grief is pulsating through my veins, and I'm trying to stream and play a game, and I just feel I need to offload. I'm very upset. I'm going to break down as soon as I close this down. Looks like a fucking Victorian hospital bed. It did. Really hoping you can bring these killing skills to Rust later. If there was a way in Rust that I could just try and have sex with everybody and then die from overexertion, then believe me, I would definitely be banned from the server. Give her a mirror so she can start working on her charisma. That is a good shout. Let's get a little mirror. Please go to the right room. Do you reckon she's just going to go there? No. Sorry, that is not your room. I'm going to get you a mirror. Hold up. Hold up. Let me get you a mirror. Llama wants you to have a mirror. Let's get you a little cloud cutie mirror. Charisma skill +3. Let's fuck off these walls. No. Why can't that go there? There we go. Let's select you. I want you to know that this is your bed. Look at this. Sleep, read undercovers, cry out, assign bed. There we go. Ask to spray the monster under the bed. Sit, relax, nap. Okay, assign bed to Clarissa. So, what is it with people abusing these cuddly toys? Come on, come in here. Practice speech. Cancelled again from Gusbo. Cancel Cat Bobby is back. I think I signed the bed. I think it just does it. There you go. There we go. It's all happening. Don't we have a baby on the way from Bella? I've just realised we haven't... I just realised we haven't actually added a baby on this stream. So that's an issue. I can't go back to 0 babies. We haven't had that since the first one. I mean, granted, we've had a death, which has taken it out of all of us, but still. Thrombus is smashing it when it comes to imagination. It's almost Clarissa's birthday. That's good news. Does that mean Clarissa's going to age up? I think it does. I don't think she'll be a young adult, though. I'm quite enjoying the fact. Can we age her up now? I'm quite enjoying the dynamic. It's Chad's birthday, so Chad is going to turn into a little toddler. That we've moved Clarissa in. It's quite cool, and all these little kids now have an older sister to look up to. Just seeing if we can do any aging up stuff here. I don't think we're going to be able to. Oh, don't want to take a photo. Guys, just realised never did this. Just realised at the start of the stream, we never looked at the grid. Probably couldn't give two shits now because Pat is dead. But notice we have added Thrombus, Marcella, and Chad. And there's Clarissa, baby number 1, who we're now pinning our hopes on. I'm very excited, actually, to take over as Clarissa. I'm very excited about that. As soon as Clarissa is old enough, I reckon we totally just kick out Katrina. I think that's going to be on the cards. Don't forget, it's a school night. Holy shit. Thank you, her 4D. You are a legend. Because as we have found out in this game, I pay no attention to the clock. Shit. She's not even tired, but still, she needs to get to bed. She's got school in the morning. Good work. Saved me there. We're net neutral on house population today. We are. So who's this? Is this... That's Thrombus. Thrombus should probably be going to bed. Can we select Thrombus? Can he go to bed? Needs attention. Who's awake? Parents aren't awake. Oh, do you know what? Fuck it. Wake up. Call a nanny. I can't remember how to do this. Hire a service. Nanny. I wish we could just get a nanny every day. I mean, really, it's probably quicker to get up and deal with this crying baby than it is to... Okay, maybe not. Hi, Nanny Ragsdale. How are you? Nanny Ragsdale. We're not going to forget the fact that you came over and started flirting in a kid's bedroom with our maid, but also who we hoped would be the co-father of our latest Pat child. We're also not going to forget that you popped over and got chatty with the Grim Reaper. Fucking oven's broken again. Right. Tempted to stop the stream. I think I probably would. I'd stop playing The Sims so we can have a little catch up. But I really want Bella to have a baby. So I'm just going to let everybody do their thing. Let's also call a maid. The maid's not coming. I don't know what's going on with that maid. Nanny is a G, to be honest. Legend. Llama, no. Right, here's what we're going to do. No, Llama, no. If today the principal is visiting Clarissa's class, everyone is to be on their best behaviour and not interrupt the lesson. Unfortunately, the kid sitting behind her has decided to pelt her with something. Should she ignore it or ask the kid to stop? We're asking the kid to stop. What happens? Oh, Thrombus might be taken away. Stop it or I'll tell. The kid wads up the paper and fires it at Clarissa, but it misses and rolls up to the teacher's feet. For once, somebody else gets in trouble and Clarissa gets off scot-free. Nice. You have 24 hours to pay your bills before the water is shut off. Oh. Everyone's at work or school. Oh, here he is. Here he is. The Langrad Power Company shut off the power to your house. Guys, we got no power. I'm neglecting not only my children, but also my responsibilities to pay the bills. Who's going to finish work first? 5. I work till 3. Okay. Pay those goddamn bills. And then what we're going to do, if Bella gets home and there's a bump on show, we're going to stick around until the baby's born. If not, that's fine. We have no baby today. It's been an eventful stream. I can't believe Pat's dead. And that'll be our main takeaway. Okay, Bella, get changed. Let's have a look if you are looking pregnant. We haven't actually looked at Bella's outfits. This is exciting. Look at this. That's obviously the one we want to look at. Let's go for a close, hard zoom on that stomach. Are you pregnant? Yes. Oh... She's so sad, though. That baby's not coming anytime soon. Are we going to end up calling that baby Pat? I think there's going to have to be some sort of tribute when we name that baby. Patty. Do you remember Patty Mayonnaise in Doug? I go on a work call for a little while and come back heartbroken. Sorry, David McNeil. I hope you weren't... oh, look. What's happening here? I hope you weren't actually watching while you're on that call, because I'm sure your voice would have broken. Yes, we do remember Patty Mayonnaise. Such a great name. I think we might have to name the next child Patty Mayonnaise. Maybe we'll change the surname. We'll see. I'm getting ahead of myself. Your brain does weird things. I have actually realised I haven't had a drink yet since we've been streaming. That's how thrown I've been. I think we're done. I think we're done for today. I don't think I've got it in me to wait for that baby, and I think it's fine. We'll get done by the fiercely litigious Doug lawyers. Imagine. Yeah. What's going on over here? Oh, I thought that was some weird shape. Somebody sleeping in that bed. What's happening? Is she pregnant too? Is she just sad? Well, why is she walking like that? Death of a friend? I think you're more than that, Katrina. You had 4 of his babies. Desperate for fun. Oh my God, she really is. Is everybody going to end up dying because I'm just not looking after them? Still furious for feeling furious. Tired. Still feeling a bit flirty though, guys. So I'm absolutely devastated at the loss of a close friend. I'm desperate for fun. I'm absolutely seething with anger, but still up for a little bit of a flirt. Okay. I think we're done. I think we are done. I think we're going to go to just chatting. We're going to catch up on what's happened. We're going to find out what people are up to for the rest of the day. We're going to encourage people to go and watch Llama's stream. And I guess Cade is streaming this afternoon because it is a Wednesday. And yeah, we're going to talk about our plans. I'm very happy with this. Look at this lovely house. Look at that lovely fence. Fuck Annex there. Sorry, guys. One final thing. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, brilliant. Let's go to... In fact, let's save the game before we do anything else. Although imagine we could go back to a time before the horrible loss. Yeah, Cade is playing Metal Gear Solid 2. So if anybody absolutely loved that game 20 odd years ago and hasn't played it for ages and wants to watch somebody playing it, somebody who also loved that game, then Cade is very much the person you should be following and checking out later on. But I think Llama's going to be streaming too. So what are you guys going to do? You're going to be competing. I'm going to have 2 windows open. I'm not going to get any work done. But yeah, big shout out to Cade. There you go, Llama. Shout out to Llama as well. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I was wondering what was coming. I was like, this is a bit... We're 8 babies in. We've got 100 to do. Is this going to end up getting a bit samey? And then Pat went and popped his clogs. And it's changed everything. We haven't had any fresh babies today. We've had 1 death. And I think, in a way, it's good that no fresh babies, that their births were sullied by the death of Pat. And we've got to focus entirely on Pat and his death. Sorry if that sounded awful. Just punched the mic. we will continue to keep it 100, and Pat will always be the godfather of that. We've got Clarissa. Llama is right to point out that we have Clarissa, so everything's going to be fine there. So I've just seen Guzbo's comment about the urn sitting there. I've still got the game open and the urn sitting there in the patio just in the middle. Oh dear. And I haven't got a roof at the back there. I've just noticed I haven't got a roof at the back on those new kids' bedrooms. So there's a lot of stuff still to do. And I know you guys are going to want to be around for that. So we will be back for sure Sunday evening for, let's take these off, for probably more Sims. And then next week, annoyingly, on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm going to the podcast show at the big podcast convention thing in London, doing some live stuff and some interviewing bits and bobs. So I'm not going to be able to stream. So I might do a Monday stream, but at the same time, if I'm away on Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm probably going to need to catch up on some work on Monday. So maybe next week things will mix up a bit. Maybe we'll do an evening stream. But yeah, Sunday evening we'll be back for sure. As I said, I might do a Rust stream on Thursday or Friday, depending on what's happening. If Pip is streaming, I don't know. Probably not Friday, actually. It would be Thursday, wouldn't it, if the purge is then. Just keep an eye. Set up your alerts so that when I go live, you get a little reminder. Let's have a look who's online to go and raid. I'd love to raid Llama or Cade, but I can't. Wasp, sorry to have missed most of it. No worries, Wasps. Pip, I've just gone live for Rust to finish just in time for Llama to start after me. Have you now? Okay. Should we raid Pip? Because, I mean, let's face it. Please do not go straight to Pip's chat. Please be part of my raid. So anybody watching in Pip's stream will be like, holy shit, who's this guy coming over with 11 people or whatever it will be? Please stick around. We're going to go to a guy who is trying his best. He's a brand new streamer. He's trying his best in Rust. It's a game he hasn't played many times before. I believe, just going off from what I've seen, he's barely played any games before. He is really going to make a go of it, I think, in this streaming lark. He's got bags of charisma. He's supported Pat from the start. We're going to go over and raid a guy called Scroobius Pip. Thank you once again for keeping it 100 and tuning in and getting involved in the comments and having such a lovely time. Apologies again that Pat is dead, but please talk about it with your friends and your family. Let's fuck right off. Let's have our music, our ending music. And see you in Pip's stream, and I'll see you in Llama's and Cade's later on as well. Bye.